Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good
Good
morning.
morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning. So last class we have seen about the problem how to identify the blackboards using spanning tree algorithm. Again, I will recall the algorithm. The first step you have to identify the root bridge. So in any tree, the root is very important. So similarly, the root bridge is important. The first step we are going to identify root bridge. How we are going to identify it? So with the lowest bridge ID. Sometimes we may not give, I think you studied about the bridge ID. It is the combination of priority plus the MAC address. Sometimes we won't give MAC address, will give us like a B1, B2, B3. In that case, that the 1, 2, 3, it is nothing but bridge ID. So in those cases, the B1, it is the lowest bridge ID. So B1 is the root bridge. So second step, with reference to the root bridge, we have to find the least cost path for remaining bridges. That is nothing but a root port. Root port for all the bridges with reference to the root bridge. So even with the different combination of the different path, you have to find the cost. Cost. The linking cost is nothing but the land cost. If it is not given, you can assume all the costs are equal, then take it as one. If it is given, you have to consider only the respective the cost. So you are going to calculate the cost for different path, which is containing the lowest the path. The respective port is nothing but a root port. If tie is happening with the lowest port ID. Port ID. Third step, with respect to the root bridge, we have to find the least cost path for all the land. All the land. That is nothing but a designated bridge and port for each land. The similar way, we are going to calculate the cost with respect to the root bridge to the respective land. Then, which is containing the lowest the cost path, we are selecting the respective bridge as the root bridge and port, designated bridge and port. So, if tie is happening with the lowest bridge ID, it is considered as a designated bridge. Then, at the last, so we are marking all the root port, designated bridge and port on the spanning tree. Then remaining unmarked, the ports are the block ports. We are going to logically block those ports. We are not physically removing, we are going to logically block those ports to avoid the loop. So last class, we have seen with the first one problem with equal cost. Second problem, we have seen that cost is nothing but the port number. So today, we will see one more problem in a spanning tree with the different country. So kindly listen. So definitely you will get one question from spanning tree for the cat as well as the fat. So kindly practice one. So the next problem. So before starting problem, you should kindly read the question. Write a spanning tree algorithm. Suppose if you are giving us write a spanning tree algorithm, you should write the spanning tree algorithm. Otherwise, maybe 2 to 3 marks will be reduced. And find the span bridge using the span tree algorithm for an extended LAN. Assume that this is very, very important. Assume that LAN 3, 4, and 5 are gigabit Ethernet. The cost is 15. The remaining are the fast Ethernet. Cost is 19. Numerical values 1 and 2 indicates the port number of the each bridge. So 1 and 2, it is a port number. So this is very, very important. In the first case, we have seen with the equal cost. Second case, here we have seen at the port number is linking cost. The third type of problem, we make you like this. So assume LAN 3, 4, 5 are gigabit Ethernet. the cost is 15. So first step, you kindly mark the land cost on the given the spanning tree problems. So land 3, where is land 3? This is land 3. So land cost means it is a linking cost. From that particular land, we'll have a different linking to the different bridges. All those linking cost, it is nothing but the land cost, because there is a separate cost for land. It is going to link with the neighborhood devices. So land 3, the cost is 15, means all the links which is connected to land 3, it is a 15. For example, this is 15. This is 15. This is 15. This is 15. Okay. Any doubt here? Shall we proceed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next one. Similarly, for land 4, the cost is 15. Where is land 4? So the cost is 15. That means all the link which is connected to the land, the cost is 15. Then land 5. Where is land 5? This is also 15. So all the links which is connected to land 5, it is in 15. Okay. So land 3, land 4, land 5 costs are 15. Remaining are fast Ethernets with the cost of 19. So land 1 cost is 19, land 2 cost is 19. So land 1, the linking. So these are all the different linking, cost is 19. For land 2, 3 links. 19. Okay. Now we have marked all the land costs in the diagram. So next we will proceed with the regular step. So step 1. Road bridge. Road bridge. So road bridge is nothing but lowest bridge ID. Lowest bridge ID. We see here now, here in this given diagram, we are not representing using MAC address, physical address. It is direct the number, numerical value. So B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, B6, B7. So which is lowest? B1, it is the lowest. So B1 is a root port. That is root bridge. So B1, it is a root bridge. Step 2, find the root port for all the bridges with reference to the respective the root bridge. So B2, B3, B4, B5, B6, B7. So for B2. Now, if you see here, from B2, you can go in this way or you can go in this way. So B2, 1 to LAN 1, at least for few the bridges, you can write the detail, remaining you can add it manually. So B2, 1 to LAN 1. So B2, 1 to LAN 1 plus LAN 1 to B1, 1. So B1, 1. This is the first part. Second part, B2, 2 to LAN 3. B2, 4 to LAN 3 plus LAN 3 to B3 2, B3 2 plus B3 1 to LAN 2 plus LAN 2 to B1 2. Now I am going to calculate the cost. So what is B21L1? B21L1, it is 19. So this is 19 plus L12 B11. This is also 19. So the total cost 38. Then the next path 2. So B22 to L3. B22 to L3 15. So this is 15 plus L3 to B3 to 15 plus B3 1 to L2 19 plus L2 B1 to 19. If we calculate, it is nothing but 68. So this is the respective the root port for a bridge B2. Which one? This root. So this is the root port. So B21, this is the root port. Kindly mark it as R in the diagram. So for B2, port 1 is a root port. Any doubt? Okay. Next. Similar way, I am going to compute the root port for remaining bridges. Next, B3. From B3 to B1, I can go in this direction, or I can go in this direction. What is the cost here? The path 1, let us consider this is path 1, path 2. Here 19 plus 19, 38. Here 15, 15, 19, 19, 68. So for B3, path 1, it is 38. Path 2, it is 68. So now this is the respective, the least cost path. So now this is the least cost path. This is the root port. So for B3, 1 is the root port. For B3, 1. Next, I am going to find the respective the root port for B4. It isn't very easy only if you are understanding the concept. If you are proceeding step by step, you will get a correct answer without any mistake. From B4 to B1, this is one path. This is another path. We are having so many paths in the path 2. So we'll take only one because automatically this is the least cost. From B4 1 to B1, if you calculate 19 plus 19, 38. The path to 15, 30, 45, 60 plus 38, so 98. So for V4 through port 1, if you are calculating, it is 38. Second one is 98. So automatically B4 1, it is the least cost path. So B4 1, it is the root port. For the bridge 4, 1 is the root port. Now we will move to B5. Similarly for B5, either you can go in this way or you can go in this way or you can go in this way. So now through port 1, we go in this 15, 15. So here it is 68. Here also 68. but here in the opposite 15, 15. So here also 68. So automatically now tie is happening. If tie is happening, which is containing lowest port ID. For B5, this is port 1, this is port 2. Through both the port, the cost is 68 equal. So I am selecting root port which contains the lowest port ID. For B5, 1 is the lowest value. So I am selecting B5, 1 is the root port. For B5, 1, it is the root port. For B5, port 1 and 2 it is equal, but 1 is the lowest port ID. I am selecting B5 1. So B5 1. Similarly, next I am going to find for B6. So for B6 from port 1, this is 1. From port 2, you can go in this direction. Here 15, 15, all these things, if you calculate 30, so 68. Here 15, 30, 45, 60, 98. So automatically, this is the lowest. So for B6, 1, it is the respective root port. For B6, 1 is the root port. Similarly, I am going to find the root port for B7. For B7, I can go in this direction or I can go in this direction. So this is path 1, 15, 30, so plus 38, 68. 15, 30, 45, 60, 98. Automatically for B7, is 1, it is a root port. So for B7, 1 is the root port. So next, we are going to move for a designated bridge and port. As of now, any doubts? Shall we proceed further?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So next one, step 3. So designated bridge and port. How many lands? 5. So land 1, okay. Land 1, land 2, land 3, land 4, land 5. So first for land 1. The similar way from land to the designated the bridge. This is land 1. I can go in this direction or I can go in this direction. So land 1, 1, 2, land 1, 2, B1, 1. This is path 1. Another path, land 1, 2, B2, 1, land 1, 2, B2, 1 plus B2, 2, 2, land 3 plus land 3, 2, B3, 2 plus B3, 1, 2, B3, 1, 2, land 2 plus land 2, 2, B1, 2. We calculate the cost. Here it is 19. Here 19, 15, 15. So 30, 49 plus 38. So 49, uh, 57, 87. So here it is 87. So 87, 19. This is the least cost. So for LAN 1, this is a designated bridge and port. That is for LAN 1. B1, 1 is the designated, B1 is designated bridge and 1 is the port. So B1, 1 for LAN 1, B1, 1. Similar way, I am going to calculate the respective designated bridge and port for all the LANs. Next for LAN 2. LAN 2, this is part 1. This is part 2. Here it is 19. Here it is 15, 15, 19, 90, 90. So 87, 87. Similarly, same way. So for LAN 2, 19 and 87. So automatically 19 it is the shortest path. So for LAN 2, B1, 2 it is a designated port. So for LAN 2, B1, 2. B1, 2. Next for LAN 3. LAN 3. From LAN 3, I can go in this direction or I can go here. So through this, the value is 19 plus 19, 38 plus 15, 53. In this directions also it is 53. Now tie is happening. So if tie is happening, always designated bridge is nothing but with the lowest bridge ID. So which is lowest bridge ID? This is B2, this is B3. Automatically B2 is the lowest bridge ID. Since here we are not using any MAC address or physical address, we are only using the bridge number as the bridge ID. So B2, so this is the lowest bridge ID. So this is the designated bridge and port. So for LAN 3, B2, 2, it is the designated bridge and port. Even though both path it is cost is equal, so tie is happening, we are selecting with the lowest bridge ID as a designated bridge and the port is respective the designated port. So for LAN 3, B2, 2. For LAN 3, B2, 2. Then similarly for LAN 4. Similarly for LAN 4. Next is for LAN 4. Where is LAN 4? Okay. LAN 4, I can go here or I can go here or I can go here. So this path 19 plus 19, 38 plus 15, 53. Here 15, 30, 45 plus 38, 53, 83. Here 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 75 plus 38. So 113. Automatically, so this is the least cost. This is the least. So this is the designated bridge and port. For LAN 4, B4, 2 is the designated bridge and the port. For LAN 4, B4, 2. For LAN 4, B4, 2. Next, we are calculating, we are computing the designated bridge and port for the LAN 5. So for the LAN 5, I can go here or I can go here. So through this 15, 15, 15, so 45 plus 38, 83, 83. So in these directions, 15, 15, 15, 45 plus, so same, it is also 83. Now tie is happening. In both the paths, tie is happening. If tie is happening with the lowest bridge ID, this is B7, this is B6. So B6 it is lowest bridge ID. So for LAN 5, B62 is the designated port. I am marking here. So for LAN 5, B62. B62. Now, third step was over. I have computed all the designated bridge and port. So the final step, you have to find the block ports. Block ports. So in the diagram, already I have marked the root port as well as designated bridge and port. So remaining unmarked are, it is a block ports. You see here, for the bridge 1, both the ports are designated port. For B2, port 1 is root port is designated port. For B3, port 1 is root port 2 is empty. So now this is a block port. Kindly listen. Because B32 we are not using anywhere, either as a root port or designated port. So this is the block port. The first one, B32. First block ports, bridge 3, port 2. Next, we go to B4. Port 1 is root port 2 is designated port. So for B5, port 1 is root port 2 is empty. So port 2 is empty. So for B5, 2 it is a block ports. B5, 2 it is a block ports. Next, B6, 1 is root port, 2 is designated port. For B7, 1 is root port, 2 is empty. So 2 is a block port. For B7, 2 is the block ports. So for B7, 2 is a block ports. So now using spanning tree, we have computed the block ports. Any doubt here? Okay. We have seen different combination. First one with equal cost. Second one, port number is the linking cost. Third one with the different cost. For few lamps, it is the gigabit Ethernet 15, fast Ethernet 90. Suppose, for example, if we are not mentioning cost, only we are mentioning the Ethernet type. Always keep in mind, fast Ethernet cost is 19, gigabit Ethernet cost is 15. You should take this value. So next type, the same thing with the gigabit Ethernet and fast Ethernet. Already I uploaded this into the beta. Kindly you can solve. The same type. And this problem, it is the forwarding table, that is a transparent bridge, forwarding table, and the 2 classes back we have seen the problem. You can solve the problem. So one more type spanning tree. So this is an assignment question. I will upload in the assignment maybe today. You can solve, then you can upload in the assignment page. Here, if you see here, the same. Determine the spanning tree for the bridged LAN shown in figure. Assume LAN 135 or gigabit Ethernet. Same thing. Assume LAN 135 or gigabit Ethernet. So LAN 1 cost is 15. LAN 3 cost is 15. LAN 5 cost is 15. Remaining are fast Ethernets. So 19, 19, 19, 19. So note one, this is very, very important. MAC address is represented in hexadecimal form. We see here, in the previous all the problem we have seen bridge 1, bridge 2, bridge 3, bridge 4. But if you see here, priority plus MAC address, priority plus MAC address, priority plus MAC address, priority plus MAC address. We are not directly giving us B1, B2, B3. We are representing using a MAC address. MAC address. The numerical value 1, 2, 3 indicates the port number. That is a common. So here, instead of taking bridge ID as B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, the first step you have to create the bridge ID for all. First step you have to create the bridge ID. Bridge ID, you have to create bridge ID. Bridge ID is nothing but the combination of priority plus MAC address. So let us consider this is the first. So 3, 2, 7, 8, 6, 5, 8, 0, 0, 0. Then 3, 2, 7, 8, 6, 6, 8, 8, 0, 0. Similarly, write all these things. So the first step, root bridge. Root bridge. How will you select root bridge? It is the lowest bridge ID. So combination of priority plus MAC address, it is one bridge ID. If you see here, this is 327865, 7866, 7865, 7866, 7866, 7866. So only these three bridges, 7865, 7865, 7865. Among these three bridges, only one bridge it is a root bridge. Because remaining are 327866. These three are 327865. So this is the lowest in terms of priority. Next, MAC address. If you see here, this is A00, this is C900, this is A800. So this won't be a root bridge because it starts with the C. So now A00, A800. That's why it is given hexadecimal form. So if you compare A000, A8000, this is the lowest value because A next is 0. So 327865 A000, this is a root bridge. So definitely in the examinations, we will ask the problem mostly like this. Any doubt?
So do we have to assign it bridge IDs like B1, B2, B3, something like that?
It is not required. Directly we can use 327865A000 is the bridge ID. Directly we can use this.
Okay, so then what is this table for, sir, which you have given at the side? That's just for
Only
reference.
only for your understanding. If you want to represent, you can use B1, B2, B3 for your easy understanding.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Remaining step as it is. Remaining step. So next, the root port. The similar way you calculate, compute the respective least cost with respect to the root bridge to the remaining bridge. If tie is happening, select the lowest port ID as the root port. So similar way you can proceed. Only difference, instead of B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, here it is given as the priority plus MAC address as a bridge ID. That is only difference. So this problem I will upload as assignment DA1, that is DA. You can solve, because definitely in the examinations you will get these type of problems only, not a straightforward problem.